Everyone told him he was wasting his time. In 2018, Lagos was drowning in 2,500 tons of waste every single day. While the city struggled, this man didn't see a crisis. He saw an asset class. Today, he controls a market value of over $200 million. But he didn't use tech. He used what we threw away. This is how he built the invisible empire. African wealth generators of the next decade are not coming from Silicon Valley. They are the invisible architects. Men and women solving basic problems at an industrial scale. And this story is your blueprint. To understand the fortune, we must first understand the problem. In the late 2000s, infrastructure was buckling under a rapidly urbanizing population. Our protagonist, David, didn't come from money. He came from this infrastructure gap. Every failure he saw, he logged. When a power grid failed, he wrote down demand. When a logistics route collapsed, he wrote market inefficiency. While others complained, he was building a data set. He realized the $90 billion debt wall facing African markets in 2026 was not a barrier, but a sieve. Only the inefficient models were drowning. The solutions that focused on localized essential services, they were the ones that would float. David's breakthrough was recognizing that waste management was a logistics challenge, not a sanitation one. His model, micro-collection and centralized processing, did three things. First, he decentralized the collection, turning thousands of informal workers into independent contractors. Second, he built processing hubs near the collection points to minimize transport costs. Third, he monetized 90% of the input: compost for farmers, plastics for manufacturing, energy for the grid. He wasn't selling sanitation, he was selling productivity to the circular economy. This is what separated him from the 1,000 other people who tried this. While they were asking for government grants, David was securing corporate supply chains. He solved the supply chain before he collected a single bag of waste. He identified the buyers, the farms, the manufacturing plants, and then he built the input. By 2024, David's model was processing 600 tons a day, reducing landfill volumes by 70%. But the true wealth was invisible. He created 1,500 direct jobs and uplifted an estimated 8,000 waste pickers into the formal economy. These are people who now have access to healthcare, banking, and microloans. When your business model solves a societal pain point while generating profit, you don't just build wealth, you build resilience. This is the essence of the invisible billions. It's not about being viral, it's about being vital. David is currently in talks to expand his model to Accra and Addis Ababa. If you want to replicate this, we must shift our focus from digital services to essential, foundational systems. So, how can you apply this? 1. Identify the pain point. Find a persistent operational failure, not a trend. 2. Monetize the efficiency. Don't just solve the problem, find where the inefficiency is bleeding capital and build a model to capture it. 3. Secure the demand side first. Like David, sell the input before you even build the supply. Wealth in Africa in 2026 is about resilience, not hype. If you found value in this breakdown of the invisible wealth builders, subscribe. We are dissecting the exact strategies that are defining the next decade of African opportunity.